Well, good Saturday morning to you. Hopefully this morning starts a beautiful weekend. And today I feel like making some seafood enchilada. So I have a couple of pounds of large shrimp, defrosting, and I'm going to take the tail off and cook. Good morning, good morning. It's Naveen with Naveen's Cuisine. And it's Saturday, the last Saturday of February. Wow. I'm in the mood of making some seafood enchilada today. Some mushrooms, some cilantro, tortilla, beautiful crab meat, chicken of the sea, got garlic, peppers, onions, and I love that sauce, La Palma Enchilada sauce, and some defrosted, deveined, and removed the tail from beautiful shrimp. And as much as I like to make my own enchilada sauce, I'm so allergic to peppers, and it makes me sick for days after I make it, all because of the roasting of the peppers and the chilies and everything else, all the spores in the air. But it's easy to get it from a can. If you want to make your own, go ahead. Alright, so I'm getting ready to make some enchiladas. So I chopped some garlic, slice some onion, peppers, mushrooms, whatever else you have in the house, you know, red or green peppers. I just used whatever I had in the refrigerator, and that's more than enough for me. And I'm gonna add some fresh cilantro and a can of chili. I will add Ortega 5 roasted dried green chilies to the mix. Pan, and I have some olive oil, maybe 3 tablespoons of olive oil, waiting for it to warm up. Meantime, I have my shrimp, which is already detailed and de-railed. And I'm gonna dry it up with some paper towels. I was joking, I meant deveined. Deveined and detailed shrimp. As soon as the olive oil gets warm, I will saute it. Medium way. I don't want it cooked all the way. It kind of dries up once you put it in the oven to cook. Just gonna lay them around here, single file, single layer, so it cooks better that way, not all heaped up. The thing is with shrimp, you know, it shrinks a lot when you cook. So what looks like, wow, 2 pounds is a lot, it's not really. By the time it shrinks, it's almost 1 pound, maybe 1.5. So I'm gonna put them here to cook from one side, and then I'm gonna turn them over when this one side is nice and pinkish. And it's always best to just stay close by, don't leave, because it can very easily overcook. Well, they're nice and cooked on one side. Beautiful. Takes less than 4 minutes, maybe 1.5 minutes on each side, so it doesn't overcook. Because remember, it's going to continue cooking once it's stuffed in the tortilla in the oven. Looks gorgeous. I put some Himalayan pink salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and it's beautiful. Almost ready. Shrimp is all cooked, well, halfway, just marked on both sides, and then we're just gonna mix it in and make enchiladas. So after removing the shrimp and putting it on some paper towels to drain, without really cleaning the skillet, I added in my garlic, onion, peppers, and mushroom. I'm gonna stir, saute it a little bit till nice and translucent. I already put some freshly cracked black peppers and Himalayan sea salt. My shrimp is cooked. And I got all my sauteed veggies. I added half a can of Ortega dry green chili and some fresh chopped cilantro. I actually found some green enchilada sauce that I had in my fridge from last time, so I'm gonna do, how about that, a red and green. And it's always best when you open the can to stir it up, because the top is very light and everything heavy goes at the bottom, and it can be pretty tricky. So I'm gonna put half and half. Put some of my green chili at the bottom. And this is a Pyrex dish. It could be any kind of pan. I think this is like a 9 by 13. And I like to use flour tortilla. It's much easier to use. Corn tortilla is a little rough, then you have to fanatic a little bit. You gotta fry it in oil and warm it up on the grill and all that just to get it pliable, but the corn is really good. My favorite crab meat to use is chicken of the sea. It comes in about 16 ounces. I'm just gonna use maybe just 1/3 of that to mix it in with everything else. You can always refrigerate it, put it back in. You can use it for salads, sushi, in a pasta dish, or just by itself with some squeezed lemon. Make yourself a nice little ceviche. All right, it's time to make some enchiladas. And since it's 6 tortillas, so I was gonna make it 6 enchiladas. I put some 6 cooked shrimp on the side, and that would be the garnish for later on. So we're gonna start by here's my mix with the crab meat and sauteed veggies and everything. I've had a nice then we're gonna put about 3 shrimps per. And then of course we have the Mexican cheese, the trio, the cheddar with the jack and the Monterey jack cheese. And then we're gonna roll it really nice and tight. And we're gonna keep the seam down and put it in our dish. It already has the green sauce at the bottom. Just continue doing that until the mix is done. If you have any leftovers, you can make a nice omelet for Sunday brunch tomorrow. And what music is playing in the background today? Gypsy Kings, one of my favorite bands ever. They are from the Basque region of Spain, wedged right between Spain and France. They're an amazing band. I've seen them so many times in southern Orange County. Hope they come back again soon. And the Basque region has been fighting for independence from Spain for a long time. I'm not sure what happened to that, but their music is amazing. And they're a distinguished group of people. And here we go. We put the veggies in the crab, 3 shrimps on top, some cheese, and it's important to have cheese inside and outside the enchilada. It makes it real nice, creamy and beautiful. Well, this baking dish was perfect size. 6 medium-sized tortillas. Wonderful. So now we're gonna put, everything is stuffed. We had a layer of green sauce at the bottom. We're gonna put the rest of the green sauce, and then start with red sauce. You can mix it, you can keep it one color, whatever you like. Put some red sauce on top of that. It's delicious. This is medium heat, so it's not too spicy. Boy, I can't wait to put that oven on tonight and have this beautiful smells in the kitchen. And yeah, I like to put a little extra layer of sauce because the tortillas absorb the sauce so quickly. Then you end up with a dried enchilada. No bueno. You can serve that with some sour cream, with some guacamole, with some salsa, chips, or just have it by itself with some salad. Very, very satisfying. I think that's enough sauce. Then I'm going to put another layer of my Mexican 3 cheeses. You can also garnish with some sliced olives. You get your oven at 350. I'll say about 45 minutes because everything is pretty much cooked. It just needs to blend and to melt together. And arriba. Maybe a glass of margarita or some shots of tequila by it. We're starting Cinco de Mayo a little early, but who cares, right?